Welcome to the TTiepod, where we normally take off our tie and give you some tea to relax our invitees, to see what makes them tick within the Angolan context, but also the continent and beyond. I'm your host, Katie, and I'm here with my co-host, Loretta.
Hi, Katie.
All right, hi, Loretta. Today's a little bit different, right? Because we are at the Angola Oil Gas Conference 2025 in Talatona, Luanda. So it's different. We're here with our partners, M&E, Mercado Economia, or I would say Mercado Economia, oh Lord, Economia Mercado, which in English is the economy and market. And they've given us access to their space to kind of take over. So we're interviewing specialists, executives, students, bankers, to bring opportunity for their voices to be heard in a wider market. And today we're here with Mr. Luís, the CEO of Cabship.
A little correction. I'm the general manager.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
That's it. See, I think
promoted.
Elliot gave me the wrong information. So he's the general manager of Cabship.
Yeah.
Okay, nice to meet you, sir. Can you give us a bit more information about yourself, what you do at Cabship, and what is Cabship? Because when I hear Cabship, I'm like, okay, is it a cab and a ship? I'm trying to understand.
Yes. Well, my name is Luís Silva. I'm originally from Angola. Was born in Luanda.
Okay.
I spent a significant amount of time in South Africa.
Okay.
But I've been back in Angola for a while now. So I joined the Cabship approximately 8 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Where I've worked as a general manager. I first started within the project.
Okay.
And I worked as a deputy general manager, and now I assumed as a general manager about 4 years ago.
Okay.
So Cabship is a company that started in Cabinda.
Okay.
We started at the port of Cabinda.
Okay.
With about 16 employees, which I'm very pleased to say some of our employees that started the company are still with us.
Nice.
And some are now leading over 200 people.
Wow.
So we have guys that have come when we were still a very small company and now are very involved in the leadership of the organization. They continue to contribute, and that's very inspiring. So that's where we started with the Port of Cabinda. Then we started supporting some vessels to Malongo.
Okay.
And we saw the opportunity for us then to get involved as well with the oil and gas.
All right.
We've been involved now with Chevron for about 10 years.
Oh.
Where we support all the logistics activity. So we run the key side of Chevron, the terminal, the logistic terminal, both for cargo and passengers.
All right.
But also we're responsible for all the materials.
Oh.
So that's a niche of the logistic management service. So we do material management, where we look after the inventory. Mm-hmm. We make sure there is integrity in all the inventory that is held, that is moved between onshore and offshore. And between onshore and suppliers.
Okay.
So we're responsible to manage all that inventory for Chevron and to meet all the demands of the end user of those inventory.
Oh, wow. So, Cabinda?
Cab is Cabinda. Yes, we are called Cabinda Shipping Services.
Okay.
We are a company from Cabinda.
Okay.
We're very proud of where we started.
Okay.
So we call ourselves an indigenous company. It's not just a local content.
It's not just, so let's get that right. It's not just about local content. It's indigenous.
Yes, it's an indigenous. I think it's just our story. We've gone beyond Cabinda.
Yeah.
We provide similar services in Luanda.
Okay.
With Azul Energy.
Okay.
We provide similar services in Soyu with Eto Energy. So we've had various other projects. So we are an Angolan company. But we have now offices not just only in Angola. We have offices in South Africa. We have offices in Dubai.
Expanding.
We have offices in Houston.
Wow.
And we have intentions of as well play a part in the Namibia oil and gas. Okay. Building local contents and helping as well companies like ourselves. Perhaps companies, that might not have much at the beginning, but we see potential. And we can partner then with the local company and share some of our experience together. Yeah. And see that they can service the oil and gas industry in Namibia.
No, that's that, and I think that's key to growth, right? Collaboration, and I think that's what we've been hearing about a lot more within this conference. Like you have to collaborate for growth. You have to collaborate.
No, indeed. I think you build relationships, you build trust. In these collaborations, many have expertise that might not be there today. One of the expertise is localization. It's important to understand the local culture, the local dynamics.
Exactly.
Humans are the center of everything. Human performance is what makes and brings results. And so you need to have that contact.
Yeah.
It's we in a very diverse world, but people still find connection, various memories and shared experiences. And you want to bring to the table local partners, people that do understand the local dynamic, and that infuses the human energy. That's and true. Therefore the expected results and performance that we want, that we know it's only possible with human beings.
Okay, no, that's really good.
And were you able to leverage this conference to make even further contact with other potential partners?
I beg your pardon, sorry?
Were you able to leverage your network within this conference to make even further content with potential partners?
Yes, I think this conference, once again, it provides a brilliant platform to just reconnect, reaffirm relationships, bring stakeholders. I think often we're all busy in our day-to-day. Everyone is fighting to get a piece of the oil and gas in Angola and beyond. But this gives us an opportunity to sit down, listen to one another, and just once again, refocus. The focus is to increase Angola production of oil and gas.
Correct.
At the end of the day, it's not about oil and gas, but it's how do we make the lives of Angolans better tomorrow.
That's true.
And we all have a part to play. The government has a part to play. And as critical stakeholders in this, we see this conference as a platform to allow us to share ideas, to share the vision, and also to take stock of where we're coming from. So we can reposition ourselves, not just locally, but globally. What is the progress that we're making? How much of the ownership of this industry are Angolans taking part, which is critical. The local content idea was to transfer some of the activities to Angolan companies, but I think the conversation is starting to mature. Exactly. We need to take a position of leadership. Exactly. We need to lead in those critical resources. And I think it's important as we get to know each other and speak to stakeholders, begin to find that there can be greater collaboration to take leadership by local companies.
Correct. I mean, you spoke about your future and expanding to Namibia. Do you have anything else along that lines that you would like to speak on in terms of what your company hopes to be doing 5 years from now?
Yeah. At the center of what we do, Angola remains the focal point.
Focus, yeah.
Diversification is critical. Mm-hmm. We understand that there is a need to accelerate economic growth. We know that oil and gas provide the tools, but it has its limitations. Yeah. The country has so much more potential. I think for the first time we've made it easier for anybody to visit Angola.
That is true.
So we as Cabship are investing in tourism. Mm-hmm. We are expanding in infrastructure beyond the Cabinda, in Luanda, in Soyo. We know that small producers of local products, they need the support of logistic infrastructure to make the products arrive at the table of its consumer at not so expensive price. Yeah. So we play in that role, and we're seeing that the financing of infrastructure as well that is happening, like the corridor of Lubito, will facilitate that. Mm-hmm. So we also involved in agriculture. Oh, okay. It's a critical component of our expansion. So for us as Cabship, the diversification of what we do in the next 5 years would be a dream come true for us. So it's critical that we quickly expand in job creation and unlock the potential of Angola beyond oil and gas that has been so far the main focus of our economy.
Okay, so also in terms of that, in terms of just partnerships, we're talking about collaboration as well. Is Cabship also looking at collaboration with experts from outside of Angola in terms of continent and international? Because one of the things that we've been talking about internally at TTiepod, or TTiepod as you call it, is this whole thing of language, right? Language has been an issue in Angola in terms of passing on information. We've got experts that are outside Angola that don't necessarily speak Portuguese, right? And they want to come in to give support to try and help push Angola forward, especially within a continent. How are you handling that at Cabship?
Well, language, it's a barrier, you're right, but we're very intentional about training.
That's great.
We have agreement with English training facilities outside of Angola and within Angola.
That's great.
Where we invest. Some of our teams do spend time outside of Angola.
Okay.
Not only just to learn the language, but also to gain a different experience, the perspective of things, and see what other countries are doing, and come back renewed and refreshed and re-envision for what is possible within Angola. We constantly collaborating with technical partners, even within our current projects.
Great.
So we know that we need to reduce the cost of business in Angola for our clients.
Yeah.
Our value proposition is to do what we do beyond the expectation of the client, and reducing the cost of doing business in Angola.
Nice.
And we are constantly then engaging with others that are doing similar and are bringing value into the logistics service to reduce the cost of doing business. So we're constantly working with them. And it is also our dream that we will increase our activities in terms of transportation to being able to manage and own a vessel in Angola.
Nice.
So we've worked with some of our partners who do rental fleet management from Singapore and Dubai. So that's an area where we're learning how these contracts are managed, the vessel owners, so that we can unlock that, because Angola has huge difficulties of moving goods internally.
It does, yeah.
And so at the moment we do that by road.
Yeah.
We have a fleet of road transportation that moves those cargo, often at a very high cost because of the bad road infrastructure.
Exactly.
But also a huge cost to the end user, because at the end of this we need to recover.
You need to recover,
costs.
exactly.
Just to give you an example, to move something from Luanda to Cabinda, just to cross the border into the Congo, it costs us close to $4,000 US.
Wow.
So that's a huge cost
that is
for that transportation. We're talking about less than 2,000 kilometers of road trip.
Yeah.
And those are massive costs. So we can connect to Cabinda by sea.
Yep.
So there are other means of transporting this at a much cheaper
rate,
and we can move much more goods. So we're looking at shipping as well as one of the areas that we would like to expand, so that we can reduce the cost of transporting goods within Angola.
Now that's great. That's really, really great to hear. And I believe that the future is bright, right, for Cabship, in terms of where you're heading, in terms of collaboration, in terms of where you're looking to move to. And we would love to invite you to our podcast, where we actually do take off our ties and we drink a little bit of tea.
I would appreciate, because your aircon is not working so well with all these bright lights. The temperature is at least 5 degrees hot in here.
No problem. So we will invite you back to definitely
so
come
much,
so we can get a bit more information about who you are as a person and more into what the business does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So
congratulations.
Massive congratulations.
No, I appreciate it, guys.
And to our audience, thank you for watching this. We hope that you subscribe, not just to us in terms of LinkedIn, YouTube, but also E&M and also to Cabship. Why don't you check them out on their website, on their social media, and actually follow up on what they're doing and help promote them as well. And to you businesses out there that are looking for companies to partner with in Angola, why don't we reach out to them and see what you can done together in order to move not just Cabship, but Angola and the continent forward. Till next time, see you soon.